Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic start to your weekend. Before we jump into the action, don't forget like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things do help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you're interested in joining our community or any of our games like this one or a Tuesday early game, we do have a couple of open slots available. All you have to do is reach out to me and say, hey, I want to join them. Or you can do that through my Patreon in order to join them a little bit faster. You can do either of those things, and we'll try to make sure that the game will be a good suit for you, get you integrated into everything, make sure everything's going to match. But I believe that's going to be all of my shameless self promoting. Let's get into the action. Go ahead. Jeff, tell us what happened last session.
Okay, so after our big battle to free Tal'Dorei from more or less mind control that he was under, we had quite a bit of downtime. Looking like it spanned about 4 weeks. Eola decided she wanted to destroy Dumaron. Um, so, with that, she destroyed the outer walls, destroyed a ballista, and soiled their food with rat droppings. Arda did help for the first week, and then afterwards she came back to Rasona to sell some things and try to buy some stuff and research some cults in the local area. Snag, he decided to sell all of our loot that we didn't care about and junk. Uh, he went around looking for some plate armor. I don't know if he ended up getting it or finding it, but he went searching for it. And he started learning how to use cooking utensils for proficiency. He wants to be a chef since his name is Snack. Kiana decided she wanted to do what Kiana does and fight people. So she did some training with the Shadow Hands, and then she went and did some pit fighting. And looks like she was trying to find out some stuff about her parents, but that failed. She did find out about her adoptive father. We'll see where that leads up. And then Lefath ended up um, half retiring. He's definitely retiring from the adventuring life. Tal'Dorei is a very valuable individual since he can more or less summon the Spider Queen because of the blood that flows through his veins. So Lefath has taken it upon himself to be Tal'Dorei's personal bodyguard while he resides in Rasona. And then that pretty much covers it. We did go over some stuff with the estate, how we wanted to divvy up rooms and things like that, but nothing of great importance at the moment.
So, everybody, you all have had a good solid break from the hustle and bustle of combat and training and fighting and all of those things you've been doing for a while. And many of you in the party hear that Iula is back in town. And we're invited out to a nice little luncheon at one of the local fine dining establishments. Your prestige in Rasona has given you quite a little bit of leeway for going into these locations that people dressed like most of you usually would not be admitted into. But you're all accepted there. You all meet up. What is everybody ordering to eat for lunch? or brunch, whichever one you would prefer. Eola, actually, would you have done lunch or brunch with everybody?
Considering where I was, to get back in time, it'd probably be better for a brunch.
Okay. So, everybody, what would you be ordering for a brunch?
Paninis.
Let's start with you, Eola.
Okay. Fortunately, a little while ago, I went to a casino brunch, so I have a good idea.
Oh.
I'm going to start off with some cheese omelets, few slices of bacon, 2 little sausages, little person, little sausage.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Okay, I
You just
walked into
you set it up. You set it
yeah,
up. You know.
pretty much. All right, anyone else?
Iana,
4 egg omelette and 3 steaks.
did you say 4 to 8 omelets
Four-
and 3
4
steaks?
egg omelette.
Egg omelets. I'm sorry. I thought you were like 4 to 8 omelets.
I mean, that's possible, but that's breakfast.
That's
This is
worse.
brunch.
And the only other person who would keep up with Kiana on their way over to the brunch, Mr. Roger Bacon, if you could rename yourself.
Whoops.
What would you order at brunch?
I'd probably ask Mater D what's on special, but I would tend towards like a panini spread.
Panini spread. All right. They would have a tremendous amount of ham at their disposal right now. There's a lot of different various meats that they classify by color, not by name. So if you want purple meat, if you want red meat, if you want green meat, if you want black meat, if you want white meat, if you want
You know what a
yellow
you know
meat.
what a beer flight is? I want like a meat flight.
All right. They will bring you over a tray of various rolled up tubes of meat. And Arda.
No avocado toast. Ardo will have two waffles topped with a mixed berry sauce with a side of milk. Yeah,
A side of what?
milk.
Ugh, she's one of those.
Weak liver the milk drinker.
Ew. Anyway. I'm now judging you just for that statement. Anyways. You all sit down with one another ordering your brunches, and you all meet up for the first time in quite a little bit of time. How long was your downtime? 4 weeks or so?
Yep.
Yeah. You're sitting outside on a balcony, looking at the town. The darkened sky has finally returned over top of Rasona, and the day-to-day has been picking up quite a bit. People are getting back into their normal steps, their normal ways of life out here, and there's still a little bit of the aftermath from the attack that occurred here. But many of the buildings are being rebuilt already. Many of the houses are already being filled with new people. But you all finally have a moment to catch up with one another. This is where we begin.
Good to have the gang back.
So, have you all been?
Not bad,
Well,
actually. How was your little crusade on Dimaran?
Oh, it was productive. I can't imagine that the Doomerang will stay inhabited much longer.
A real one halfling army.
I am a druid. I am nature's wrath. And I am also a mama bear.
I get it because you're the druid.
Oh, like literal.
So what's next on the itinerary?
What?
You gotta move your mic a little closer, Snack. It's kind of hard to hear you.
I think my mic's messed up. But
I mean, you were good that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounded fine.
oh no.
I mean, what are we doing next? Everything else is dead, kind of.
I mean, there's still those, I believe they were called Kuatora, and then the Kraken.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Remind me again what the cool tours are.
Oh, I
Fish
remember them.
people.
Remember when we were out back in the river going to Dimaran and there was those fish people with Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, that one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sounds good, but still, a kraken is a kraken is a kraken.
What's cracking lacking?
Boo.
uh, the suffering of the lead back life. Well, in any case, best of at least getting someone to bolster ourselves, since LaFave is probably doing full time as head honcho of the security mansion. Or was it the mansion deep? Or was it the whatever the name of the house is?
You mean the deep estate?
That actually reminds me.
The darkest estate.
That does remind me, though. Any of you have plans for the backyard?
No, I already took most of the side yard already. You can take it if you want.
Alright, thank you. If I'm gonna be in a city, I'm gonna be operating out of a big city. I would like to have my own miniature slice of nature.
What kind of nature? The foggy kind, the wet kind, the dry kind, the leafy kind?
Yola, master of lawn care.
Well, I'm not quite at that level of power yet, but some of the more powerful druids can set up their own sacred groves.
Ooh.
Sounds hot.
It is a very long process, but I should be able to. Not sure how long it will take, but once I do become powerful enough to set it up, I probably will try to do pretty much just that.
Out of character, all the spellcasters should take the spells that create permanent grounds. So we have the left side, there's a Temple of the Gods. The main yard is the Druid Grove, and the right part is the Desecrated Ground. We have a true mishmash of houses.
I was gonna say our house is an alignment chart? Question mark.
True chaotic neutral.
That case, I'd have been asking for the front yard. Chaotic neutral is at the bottom.
Hey.
Anywho, Eula, as you're sitting up on top of your high chair at the table on this balcony looking down at everybody else, you look down at the crowd and you recognize somebody that I believe you haven't seen very much, but you have known them in your past, at least in part. Valman, would you describe what you look like?
Certainly will. So, Valman is a Ghostwise halfling. He looks a little, definitely here out of place. He has a very long chin strap beard that is black and with white and gray stripes running down it, and then has jet black hair with gray and white as well in it. He has painted different colors of clay and mud on his body, and he like I said, he looks a little out of place, looks a little crazy.
And Eula, you have talked with Jeff about Valman and you two and how you know each other, correct?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. You notice him down there, looking lost and crazy.
Oh. That's odd.
Oh, do you notice something, Eula?
Oh, yeah. And I wouldn't say we're close enough to be friends, but we do know each other. See that halfling down there? I point him out.
It's kind of hard to miss them in the crowd, although they are far smaller than most of the denizens other than the goblinoids. Their dress wear is very out of place for this high societal portion of Rasona.
You mean that guy down there with the bread bags on his feet?
Oh yeah, sticking out like a sore thumb, that one.
I suppose it's possible someone heard of him and decided to hire him, but still.
You know.
Interesting choice of attire. I wonder if it's traditional.
Oh, in all likelihood. He is not Lotuston like myself. He is Ghostwise.
Wait, you're a goose?
Valman is not a ghost.
Ah,
Yeah, his name is Valman.
And Valman, you've been in the city doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. I would like you to roll me an investigation roll to see if you can find what you are looking for.
18.
Okay. You end up talking to a couple of random people, hunting down these individuals, learning a little bit about their recent past, and you stop off in front of this 2-story eat-in style restaurant thing. It's weird. You've never experienced something like this before. And the guard that you're talking to points up at the balcony where you see Eola is looking down with a bunch of other people about 10 feet above your head, or 12 to 15 feet above your head.
I look at the guard. How do you get up there?
We have stairs. You can just wander up them. But this is kind of an exclusive establishment.
He's just gonna keep on looking up, half ignoring what the guard just said. Stairs, 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 stairs. Okay, okay. And just walks right past them and trying to find some stairs.
Hey, little man, stop! And he'll like physically try to stop you. Acrobatics or athletics opposed by his own. He has a +4.
Oh God.
Hey, that's only a 6.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Hey, a 13.
13. He goes and like lunges to like grab onto you. You just step over his arms and keep walking into the establishment. New character, new dice. Look at that. His first roll above a 10.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And as you wander up the stairs, oh, by the way, I whisper you something.
Sweet nothings, probably.
Huh.
I doubt they'll be sweet, and I doubt they'll be nothings.
Pretty sure he's here for one of us now.
You wander up the stairs, and by the time you make it to the very top, that guard like actually catches up and grabs you by your arm. Hey, little man, come on. This is a closed place, an establishment. Everyone from the party has turned around and is looking back inside the restaurant as Valman is just looking directly at all of you.
Yeah, and he's like, wait, it's closed? Then why the hell are we eating here?
Yeah. Just casually gets down, walks over to the guard and says, "It's alright. I know him."
Is that public or is that was that whisper, Joey?
That was public.
Okay.
You need to whisper
Yeah.
it. Yeah. You can set up your sheet to have toggle whisper, and then it'll just do it.
Did that? And it's I have it set to GM, but it doesn't want to work. But it's okay.
/GM space bracket what you need to roll end bracket. Guard looks over at. Oh, are you sure you know this guy?
I do.
All right. Well, next time can you alert us when you have a guest we need to put on the account?
I didn't know he was actually coming. He is a diviner.
A water?
Even ace of magic. He sees the future.
Oh. Okay. All right. And he lets go of your arm. Sorry about that, little man. Enjoy your food. And he'll go back to guarding the front door.
Right. I go look back to Valman, give him a little bow, probably the most respect the rest of the party has ever seen Yola give to anyone. And just say, "Hello, Sia."
Yola, you and your friends need to go to. Shit. How do you pronounce this, Joey?
Asarius.
Need to go to Asarius. I have a note for you all. A letter.
A note.
Okay. Suppose.
And it is not something that you can't tell us here.
I was told to deliver the note.
All right.
I think they want you there
One
now.
moment.
Just me?
I believe it's all of you.
All right.
Bellman is kind of like rocking back and forth.
Well, let's see the note.
So, you hand over a nice piece of parchment. The trimmings around the edges are golden, and it is neatly folded and sealed, with a seal that is unfamiliar to any of you. As you break the seal, unravel it, all of your food is delivered to your table, everybody. And it reads, Dear Iula and companions, my name is Alizakhan. I am currently being blackmailed by a nefarious group of individuals that are trying to corrupt my political dealings. I heard that your companions and yourselves are very capable and good at handling matters like this. If you would be so kind as to come to Asarius and assist us, I would be willing to pay you 800 gold for just the trip. If you decide to help, there will be a handsome reward in it for you as well. Signed, Alizakhan.
This artist sounds culty bullshit.
Roll me an insight check.
I mean, would the name ring any bells for someone familiar with Rosanna at least?
You're not from Rosona, you're from Jagao,
Yeah.
which is the closest neighbor other than Urzin.
Yeah.
So roll me a history check.
Yeah. I mean, the Rosanna part is mostly meaning because of Mida. We're here. That's all. Give me a sec.
All right, 14. It's not like it's not culty, it's just not culty yet. You would need more details.
15.
History of 15. Kiana, yes. Alizakhan is a drow who works as a minor government secretary in Asarius. Or the primary den that sits over top of them. I believe that den is Olias.
Seems like this is one of the things from the dance, at least, because this guy is the righty guy, the paper guy, there we go, the secretary, minor at least over there, apparently. But I guess it sounds like a big job, like the last time the sky turned bright.
I mean, 800 gold just to get over there.
I've done more for less.
I certainly don't mind it, especially if it leads to something a little darker.
I mean, if it's like last time, we'd probably end up going into caves, so it'd probably be darker.
Yeah, you can say that.
Absolute seriousness. I wonder, if we can get a teleport service or something, because I really don't want to cross that bullshit waste again and find out random beasts or some monstrosity. I mean, I suggest we just go back home first and ask Baron about it.
Yes, I believe it's important that we should get our information in order first before we travel.
Yep. You wanna tag along, Velmin?
Yep. They just know. They know everything. They know everything.
Yep. Oh yeah. It's Kiana, by the way. Good meeting you as she just uh, extend her hand like a fist bump gesture.
He's gonna cower. He thinks he's gonna get punched by you.
Huh.
Stop! No, please. I'm frail.
Man, I can't remember the last time someone did that. Good times. Oh well, I guess you can explain the weird things for you, I guess. And she just goes back to munching into her pile of steak.
Cheese omelets. Oh, Kiana goes back. My bad.
Yeah.
Arda does a polite nod. My name is Ardante. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Hi, I'm Snack. Just like stuffing food in my mouth while I'm greeting him.
I thought snacks are supposed to be small.
Well, my grandfather once told me any pizza is a personal pizza if you believe in yourself, and I kind of live by that motto.
My grandfather said not to drunkenly piss in front of a bunch of people so you don't get a weird last name like Twilight Water.
That's how you got your last name?
That's how he got his last name, and that's how I inherited the last name. Man wakes up drunk to go pee and doesn't realize he's around a whole bunch of people. Now everybody remembers him as, good old Val the Twilight Pisser. But Twilight Pisser isn't very socially acceptable, so they went with water.
It's much better.
Hey, at least it's not a sprinkler.
Please, can we save this conversation for after brunch?
Yes, the one brain cell conversation. Good times.
Mojitos all around. Let's get Twilight Water wasted at brunch.
So, you all sit there. They bring over another high chair for you, and well, you get to meet a new person if anybody wishes to speak to them.
I mean, someone less scary could probably do the trick.
Be honest, you all are scary to Valman.
It's the wings, isn't it?
The wings. A guy whose name is Stack that's like huge. Kiana with her, barbarian muscles, and Eo's a druid, and he knows that she can turn into things that could eat him.
Yeah. I won't deny that.
Oh, Ramen, you gotta try some of this meat. Just like passing over a handful.
Okay.
Ah, a halfling after my own heart. What about you? Do you have any sort of special skills that don't involve urination?
I didn't take the leak.
Yeah, but I
And
mean,
I can kind of see what's going on in the future.
that's dope.
Sometimes sometimes it bites you right in the buttocks.
Yeah. So, do you like fortune tell? Can you tell me what's gonna be in my future, or?
I guess I can. Yeah, we can find out. What do you want to know?
Well, I'm betting he wants to know how many different types of food he'll try within his lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, for starters.
Well, you only get one question.
Oh. All right. Let me think about it. Come back to me. Do somebody else first.
Oh, that was the royal you. Like all of you get one. I only do this like
Oh.
once a day. It's very taxing. Very, 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 very taxing.
Oh. Okay.
Arda, you didn't make noise so Valium. How do you know Eola? Um, I I know Eola because she lives in the Lotus Den, and I live in a village just north of it. I've heard stories about her. People talk about the druids and the things they can accomplish. Um, I've seen her in passing a few times. She's never visited me to see what her future entails. So I mean, we haven't really met. I think we've locked eyes once.
Yeah, that much is true. Red novel back. No snack. Yola's not getting married to a halfling she barely knows.
No, if anything, she's probably going to go for a minotaur. Anyways.
Yeah.
True.
Married to nature. That's not. I mean, sure. So, anyways, you all eat your noms, enjoying yourselves and having some friendly conversation with your new, well, person of inquiry, let's call them. Afterwards, you all walk out, put the tab on your estate's tab. Hey! Sinclair, thank you for the donation. Ruka, you have a viewer inspiration.
Yay, thank you.
Alrighty. So, everybody, you start heading back over towards your estate, which I believe has a new name. Did you all... We're locking it in?
I believe so.
Deep dark
All
fantasy.
right. The Deep Estate is its name. That's what you chose. You walk through the front yard, which is completely untouched and unclaimed by any of you thus far. There's a couple of patches of flora that's, growing in passively. What would you all like to do? Oh, wait. Yeah, you came here to go talk with, what's his face, right?
Very, yeah.
Varen. So, you all get back in there, and you see Varen is wandering around your estate, as he does most days, just checking in on you. Not really that influential over what happens in your estate anymore, but still making sure that all of you aren't doing anything wrong. As you all enter in, he is still using your kitchen to do all of the cooking because it is far nicer, and he gets to leave all the dirty dishes behind. You walk in and you hear him hustling and bustling, and he turns around looking at all of you. Well, hello. How are all of you today?
Very good. Good weather, good breakfast. And we met a new friend.
You're adopting another one. Hello, new friend. My name is Varen. I am the Chateau Hand here, and I am, well, a friend of the parties.
Interesting. Well,
Yes.
I'm Bauman, Twilight Water, diviner and fortune teller of places.
That is quite a mysterious title you have, sir. And he'll go and try to shake your hand.
Too scared.
Very well.
Mm-hmm. He's your less acquainted.
So, I assume you all cut your day short. I thought you were going to go to the shuffleboard tournament this afternoon.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a important letter and requests.
Well, whatever it is, please let me know. Spinach rolls, and he pulls out a tray of freshly baked, little tiny, doughy balls with spinach inside of it that's, like, nicely cooked, very well seasoned.
You already know.
Yeah. Spinach puffs. Yeah, Kiana will be eating it.
Oh yeah.
Enjoying the food as usual.
I never miss brunch too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Brunch 2, the brunchening.
Dun dun dun.
Yes, what about the second brunch? But yeah, apparently
Exactly.
I know, right? So yeah, is there anything important to know about Dan Elias?
Dan Elias?
Mhm.
I mean, they are not your biggest fans.
Ugh. That's weird because who was holding the letter again? Was it Eula or Velmin now?
Now it's Eula holding it.
All right. Yeah, because on the letter she gestures towards Eula.
I just kind of let them say, one of them is paying us very handsomely just to show up and hear the case.
Well, I mean, maybe you are needed for something important, but please keep in mind, the agent that you discovered firstly before we met over at the battlefield of Hobbs, was of their den.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I was good. Yeah, it's why I was coming back here to ask you about it, because I ain't smart enough for conspiracies. That's why I was looking for people smart enough for conspiracies. You know what I mean?
You are smart enough to look for somebody that's smart enough for conspiracy, which means you're pretty smart.
Yeah, because I dropped the sword on the floor this morning and it pointed out to the home, so I got my bases covered.
And everybody can tell the future but me, it feels like.
The sword
I
diviner.
can't really.
Well, I would say be cautious with them. Although you are very helpful overall to all of the dens with you assisting us, their den has been under very, well, scrutinous observation since they already had one Children of Malice infiltrating them.
Mhm.
We never know if there are others or other connections out there. Whatever the matter is, I would be cautious about it. And how handsome of a reward are we talking?
Apparently, it's 800 gold just to show up.
I mean, you're showing up, right?
Like, it's a big enough amount. Not, it would be stupid not to show up just for that.
I mean, even if it is a trap or something, like he sits down at the chair and like takes one of the the spinach puffs. Sure, not bad. Even if it is a trap, I mean, 800 gold is worth it for it, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Hell
Really
yeah.
You
high
said that the
vis-
Children of Malice. You said that the Children of Malice has infiltrated the area.
well, they did previously. Before Kiana Iula met you and Snack, they had met a child, a individual in the barbed fields, who was guising as someone who's trying to assist some of our gods get to Rasona and do research on behest of Den Olias. They were a member of Den Olias, but they were also a Children of Malice trying to do some ritualistic magics in order to bring back their queen. So that's kind of where their favor with all of us began. And roll, and here you are now.
Interesting. Well, that makes sense why they're on the guard.
Yellow just downs from the Spanish says, shall we make our preparations then? It's 800 just to show up. I'm really looking forward to how much they'll pay to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, maybe they do need help. It is best to be cautiously optimistic.
True that.
That is my mood at almost all times.
Arda
By the way, very
takes a spinach puff, and she asks, "So, what's the best way to get to Arcerius? Preferably not through the Wildwood, just for snack's sake."
Yeah, probably best we don't go back there.
I mean, the best way to get over there right now would be having some type of notable archmage teleport you there.
Oh, perfect. Where do we get one of those?
Oh,
blank
just
stare
snack.
is all around.
He just blinks at you multiple times.
All right. Cool. Good talk. Always a pleasure.
Albert's gonna get a look at Eola. Is he always this kind of unbright?
Pretty much. He's
I believe
also a
that.
bit of a. Well, there's a reason we want to stay out of Vermalock Wildwoods, or keep him out.
Let's just say we all have our strengths and weaknesses.
Huh? You guys saying something?
They are literally speaking like 2.5, 3 feet away from you right now because you're all standing up.
I get it.
Any case, Varian, I would like to ask for a little bit of favor.
Hmm.
I would like to get any news about the Miriam, at least. Apparently, he went missing.
I will put out some feelers for the situation.
Thank you. It's the highest
Now, for
priority
teleporting
me,
you
at
all,
least.
over there, I would request 200 gold.
I mean, all the money is in snacks bag of holding, so it's easy enough.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to find a way back as well.
Oh yeah, is that round trip or what are we talking?
It's 200 to send you there. If you need to come back, find a different mage to send you back. But I'm not going there. I have business to attend to here.
Sorry to say, he said 200 gold.
Yes.
300 to get there, and we'll have to find our own way back.
I mean, the rest of us have done it before. Taking the hollowed path.
I mean, finding a way back is not the main issue. Going there is the part that's a pain in the ass.
Also, could you do me a favor and also send some feelers to New Haxon? I'm very interested in that hand cult that seems to be gaining some power there.
Yeah, sure. I suppose I could at least keep my ears open for things like this. And I will just keep using your kitchen to do all of my cooking.
Fair deal.
Much appreciated.
Of course. And keep in mind, he never cleans the dishes, so he's like a really shitty roommate.
Of course.
Yeah, but that's the problem with every chef.
See how well he does when we're gone for a couple weeks and he has to clean them himself.
Don't we pay somebody for
You
that?
are paid for a maid.
We have
He says
a
as he's
housekeeper.
casually walking away with the rest of the spinach puffs.
Yeah, we have a housekeeper, an expensive one too.
I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, Vern, hit me!" and then like point at my open mouth with a spinach puff.
Magic
Cost
missile.
one. And he walks out the front door.
I'm disappointed he didn't use the catapult spell to toss a spinach puff at him.
6
because
points of
somebody did-
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I mean, it would be justified. I mean, you did ask where we'd find a mage powerful enough to teleport us, while one was standing 2 feet away from you.
Not to mention how he has an inferiority complex compared to his brother.
I don't know the
Yeah,
guy
but-
that well. I mean,
Yeah. And,
Yeah,
all you know is he cooks food and he gives it
yeah,
to
I
you.
knew he was an
That's-
excellent chef. I
like,
didn't know he was a
innocently
mage.
rubbing salt in the wound. But at least let's try to at least grab some potions before we leave, since we have like what, a few thousand gold.
You have your healer back, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but it's more of an emergency case.
Alright.
At least one or two, assuming suddenly a big, large spell, and then two of our what do you call it, healers are down or whatnot.
We have in party loot 6110 GP left.
Minus 200 for the teleport, so 59.
So I'll change that. 59.
Yeah. Do we roll for the healing potions, Joey?
What for?
Finding healing potions.
Oh, you're looking for healing potions. Didn't you guys do all of your downtime shit?
I don't think anyone remembered about the potion last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody did.
As I
All
say,
right.
Yeah, that's the
We all went and bought armor and like sold stuff. Those are
Yeah.
hot.
someone can roll an investigation roll if you want to run outside of town and try to find potions real quick, or run outside of the estate.
Go, someone smarter than me.
I know.
I can do it.
Thank you.
We are literal smooth brain shoppers. We go fast, but we don't go smart.
All right, Arda, you find 2 health potions. With the recent scare that happened in Resona, many people are supplying up on the necessary things in order to keep themselves alive, like healing potions.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, grab a healer's kit, at least one.
You want to buy one of those as well? All right, that's 5 GP or 10 GP.
Yep.
Healer's kit 10 GP, healing potions 50 GP each.
Yep, so 110.
Yep.
Yeah, because healers.
Because your party does not have a healer.
Nah, I mean, it's always better to have one thing for guaranteed stabilizers.
He has rolled more attack rolls. than
Exactly.
He has hold total points of healing for other people.
He's the Walmart healer. It's there.
Yeah, I told
But-
you. Great value
but
brand
it-
heals, dude.
Yeah, it's there,
You
but
got the pity heals.
it's gonna smell of butt cracks. So
I could heal you, or I could bonk.
exactly.
Brain damage.
Bonky
Go.
toast! Drain damage.
Godzilla had a
That brain-
strong.
Suffered brain damage while dealing brain damage. It's great.
It's like headbutting somebody, right? Like, we're both gonna get concussions. Let's
Mhm.
go.
Perfectly balanced.
By the way, everybody, I am available starting this week to start conducting a permanent casting of a spell on commission for somebody if they so desire. You all have access to me thanks to your strong association with our den. If you wish me to set up a permanent spell on your estate, you can pay me for it, and I will conduct it for you.
Lit.
What do he be? Wizard, I guess.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Are you trying to cast are you gonna make him a teleportation circle?
That is one of the many things I could do. As you are aware, I'm sure. Wait, are you? He pulls out a spell book. Are you?
I'm
Some
gonna
of us are.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and have it pull out my spell book.
You are. Oh, finally, another intellectual here. Okay, so yes, I was going to offer to cast any spell permanently on your estate. Teleportation circle is one of the ones I could do. Of course, you would have to pay me for my high wizarding capabilities and the cost of the cast each day. Because it does have to be cast every day for a year, after all.
It does. Well, it's not my money.
How much are you charging?
We call it 80 gold a day.
Does it depend on the spell level? Or is
Oh,
it just
yes,
spell-
of course. I have to cast it at a high enough level, which I am capable of doing, as well as use rare chalks that are infused with gems. But at the end of the year, you would have a permanent circle that your guests, your allies can use to come back. And, people like your friend Valman. And if any of you were to learn the spell, you could use that to go to other teleportation circles around the world as well. It would be permanent to you, fast travel.
Said 80 what a day?
80 gold a day.
Yeah, we've got money a bone.
Out of character,
wait, yeah, that
are we
is
gonna be able to make 30 grand in a year?
I know. I'm like, man, 80 gold a day?
If all of you try, it's possible. It's hard, but it's possible.
I mean, I do need to save up a lot of gold for the cursed spear that Iola doesn't know is cursed.
Yeah, that seems pretty expensive to me.
It is. But the benefit is fast travel.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's guards and walls, teleportation circle, private sector, yada yada.
I mean,
It's gonna be like an RPG where like you gotta slowly upgrade your house, and it's just like, oh, this one's gonna take 8 weeks. This one's gonna take 6 weeks. Oh, this is gonna take 5 hours.
yeah.
And you just sit there and you just keep on button smashing A just to hit yes, so you can keep on doing the 1 hour at a time thing.
The true Sigma grind set.
I'm just offering it to you before somebody else who's associated with our dens pays me for my time and efforts.
I mean, up to you guys. I have absolutely no idea about all this magical hanky panky. So whatever's permanent is good. Is good. Although I do agree, teleporting sounds spiffy as hell.
I mean, you got to spend money to make money, but I don't know.
I say as lovely as fast teleportation would be, we don't currently have the finances to invest in it. So it would be a shame to just give away 80 gold and then not even have something to show for it if we don't get the money in time,
Right.
Bad enough.
I second that.
Very well. Figured I would just offer. Anyways, I think if you're not going to take up the offer, I'm probably going to make myself a permanent unseen servant in my estate. That would be nice.
That sounds cool.
I got one of those. What do you call yours?
Steve.
I went with Jarvis.
Warren.
Isabella.
Anyways.
I can do my own work.
Nice name as well. At all these lazy casters. Anyways. Are all of you ready to be teleported to Asarius?
Oh man, I just came back from brunch. Let me get my stuff.
Very well. Any preparation you would all like before you head out? Diana is taking one of those 2 health potions and the healer's kit.
Yep.
Okay.
How long do we think this prep time will be?
An hour, 2, like whatever you guys really need.
All right. I don't really need much myself. If I was going to take the rest of the day, I could have potentially buffed up our garden.
They know everything. They really want you over there.
What do you mean they know everything?
Um, I'm gonna give you like a surprise Pikachu face. Oh, I said that out loud. I said that out loud.
Yeah, so maybe say some more things out loud, like what you meant by that.
Arda, he might understand deep speech.
Do I have to talk in quackers?
Surprise Pikachu face is it's a meme, not an emote, but very close.
A memote.
Valvin's gonna shakily pull out a second note. Eol, I was told to give this to you if you didn't accept the job for the first one.
Okay. Suppose I'll just read that one next. Won't be reading it for the rest of you, just to myself.
Let me whisper to you on Discord.
Well, while that's happening, I'm gonna go light some of that dank holy kush to the Storm Lord, get my stuff.
And she lost the game.
All of us have. There you go. Just sent it over to you, Velarace.
I'll just read that.
And
Mm. She pockets it, just saying, "Well, at least they know who. At least they know who to send that to." Yeah, she's. You know what? Anyone that's curious can roll an insight check. I'll try to do a deception myself.
sure, go for it, people. Also, just so you are aware, the second letter was a folded black note.
Wait, so
9.
literal blackmail?
Pretty much.
Insight check if anybody's curious to her reaction.
I know what the note. I already know what the note's about. Correct.
Absolutely, you
Okay.
do.
So make sure nothing changed.
Okay. Anna, you can tell she is actually concerned about what that note said. Won't say there's actually beaten my score by 5, so I'll say she is very much concerned, and oddly enough, she also looks a bit homesick.
Are you all right there, Eula?
It's concerning. I will say I'm glad that they haven't said it yet. Also, that they never really needed to use it in the first place.
Hmm.
So, are all of you ready?
I certainly am.
Well, he kneels closer towards the ground and very quickly scribes a teleportation circle in order to whisk you all away. And when we come back from our break, you all are going to be in a brand new city. We'll see you very soon. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things are tremendously helpful and really appreciate whenever that happens. So, I believe that's going to be everything. Let's get back into the action, people. All right. Where last we left off, the party had met up after a month of downtime at a nice little restaurant where you got to partake in some delicious foods and just generally relax with one another, hanging out and going about your business. A mysterious individual named Valman had appeared down below the balcony all of you were eating at, and you all were curious about him, especially since Eola seemed to know who he is. The individual slipped inside past the security somehow, magically. And you all managed to have a little conversation with him. The conversation entailed, hey, there's a letter I was supposed to give to you. I hope they don't notice anything else I'm saying outside. Oh no, I just said it outside. You read the letter and were like, this person's paying us a lot of money. Let's go see what's going on with all of that jazz. And you decided to pull in a favor, pay 200 coins. Somebody remove that from the treasury. And teleport over to Asarius. Now, that is where we will begin. Oh, wait, wrong song. Here we go. You all teleport. And you look around at this beautiful but fortified structure you seem to be inside of. You are at the top of some type of tower, looking down at a city whose outer walls are built like a fort-like perimeter. All of the large wooden blockades and fort-like structures are purple, matching many of the woods from the Vermalock Wildwood themselves. As you are looking around the area, there's scatterings of watchtowers all around the outskirts, and you seem to be more localized inside of this one. There's one spire, roughly in the center of the entire shape of this city's skyline, and that tower has the only large stone-like structure within the area and region. You look down, and there's a lot of rough and tumble hobgoblins, bugbears, orcs, gnolls of all varieties enjoying themselves, going about their daily life and business. It's a much rougher town than many of you have been accustomed to thus far. You begin descending the stairs where there's an orcish man watching you all, just kind of like raises one of his sides of the lip, and you see the large canine-like fangs. As you get out front and you see that there are two individuals fist fighting, almost like a hockey game, just pounding the shit out of each other's faces. And other people are just ignoring it, going about their daily lives.
So New York.
Camden, but yeah.
Deja vu.
I've been in this place before, indeed.
Is there anything you know about this place that you would warn them about? And yes, you have been to this place many a times, Kiana. You'd probably fit in here.
If anything, if they challenge you, try not to accept it. Everything is settled using your fist, yeah.
Don't worry, I can make myself have some very strong fists.
Keep together strong. Let's see, now where's the office again? That
Actually,
guy.
you know what I was thinking? Because I didn't get any healing pots out of that. Now that we're in a different town, can I see if there's somewhere here to pick up healing pots?
you are casually walking past the individuals fist fighting in the middle of the road, and you take note of the guards that kind of like see it and just ignore it, going about their business. Looking around, this is a much tougher neighborhood, and much, well, less refined area than Rasona or even from Jigao. You imagine there's probably some clusters of small shops that you might be able to filter through and find it, but finding anything in this city is probably going to be based off of luck of the draw more than, your ability to discern where it should be.
Can I ask that guard that we just passed?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go ahead.
But what's he look like?
Large. Hobgoblin.
Hello, friend. I'm looking for somewhere to get healing elixirs. This looks like a place that would make use of a lot of them. Gesture to the two dudes fighting. You know where I can get anything like that?
Most of the inns and taverns usually have emergency supplies in case someone's about to die from any fighting or infighting and stuff like that, so you should be okay with all of that. If you're looking just to buy stuff, I mean, shit, dude, check out one of the stalls down the strip.
Cool. Can you point me in a direction? I'm new in town.
That way.
Sweet.
Points closer towards the center of town.
Well, you've been exceptionally helpful. Thank you.
Yep. He looks back at the other two. Hey, guys, remember, if you're gonna kick the shit out of each other, don't fucking kill him. I'm not doing all that paperwork. Both of them bark back, yeah, we know! And they just keep fighting.
Yeah,
like
suck
this
him in the
place.
jaw.
Balmin, for your short period of time that you were in the city, the laws are much more up to interpretation, let's call it. Now, it is illegal to assault people, but it's one of those, so long as you don't kill the guy, we really don't fucking care. And so long as they're not someone who's noble, we really don't care. And so long as they are not a guard, we don't care. Or related to a guard.
Yeah, Kiana will just approach the guy. Hey, yo, where was the secretary place again?
The what?
The secretary.
I didn't understand what you just said.
Yeah, the secretary's place, Elisicon. How do you pronounce it again?
The secretary's place.
Yeah.
Oh. Elizicon.
Yeah, Elisicon. There we go.
I believe that's how you pronounce that name. Let me read
Probably,
it
I
again.
don't know. X's confuse me in English, yo.
A lot of letters in it that don't normally go next to each other.
Yeah. It's just like this
It's
continent,
confusing for me
Yohas.
too.
And I've been reading at Sorhas so long, and then somebody pops out, it's Yohas. Like, what?
So, you're looking for one of the council buildings.
Yeah,
out
there
here,
we go.
Correct?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, council building. You see that big tower over there?
Ah, okay, there we go.
Yeah, use your fucking head, guys. Come on.
Hey, the last time I was here, it was about sucking other people's head and then waking up the next day when they lose. Don't remember. It's all about the alcohol.
Yup. And the guard just keeps walking past. At this point, breaking up the fight because the one guy's jaw has gone completely slack and is looking pretty close to getting shit up. All right. You're done. He learned his lesson. There you go.
Can I just look at the others? So, making our way there or making our way to snack?
I mean, There are 2 health potions and 1 dedicated healer. I say we just make our way to the senator secretary.
Yeah, this definitely seems like a place where splitting up does not seem like the greatest idea, however.
Yeah, unless you have big enough muscles.
Just gonna casually flex, but yeah, we can go to the council building, I guess. That's fine.
Snake just starts talking like Armstrong, flexing at every single word.
Yeah. Tickets to the gun show. Plus, good thing we got a druid in the group, because I don't know if I can control these pythons.
Oh god.
I don't
Shoot
like any of
Asheron's
this
call.
conversation.
Yola just bonks you.
Oh no.
the two zero brain cell of the group.
Yeah.
Slowly, the intelligence score is going down. Slowly. Anyways, you all start heading over towards that area. You notice there's a lot of haggling inside of some of the shops and people getting physically thrown and ejected out of them. And there's a lot of people in this town, definitely overpopulated compared to many of the others, but most of these individuals look to be more nomadic than from other places you've been thus far. Much more rougher way of life in this environment. Now, you start entering into a location that you know as the Scowl Square, which is the center of commerce and the North's and not the North Center. It's the center of commerce as well as the location of many of the Den's personal homes and estates. It is also one of the only places inside of the entire city that is constantly monitored and the law is upheld inside of Asarius. Looking around, you notice there are diplomats and royal-looking individuals who are being escorted by leagues of guards, 10 each, just following, patrolling, and watching over them as they go about their business. You notice there's not really much in the way of panhandlers in this location, but here you are. You see the Grand Tower directly in front of you. What do you all like to do? Oh, a panhandler is a term for like an urchin, somebody who's like trying to get free coin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a modernized term. They hold pans trying to
Yeah.
shake them.
Confused me a little bit just now.
I got you.
Is there any static guard at least? The one that's not moving around, so I can just flag one of them to us.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, we have someone in the group that knows where we're going, right?
Yeah.
Bauman, lead the way, man.
Okay. All right. Let's go this way.
You enter into that primary building. And one of the individuals is about to stop you and then notices Falman and goes, "Oh, you're back. All right, yeah. Go on." Entering inside, the inside of this building is very well built, much nicer, prettier than everything else you've seen on the outside. You definitely get the sense of the dens and their worships inside of this building as well. It's nicer in here than it has been everywhere else. And as you start moving through, you see people are walking around dressed very nicely in their long flowing robes and working on paperwork, reading books, going about their general business and atmosphere. You immediately notice the large looming symbol of Den Olias just sitting there in the main foyer of this tower, looming over all of you. Oh, wait, not that one. This one. as you have all entered in, Valman, you need to go to the second floor of the tower, to the third room, and that is where Allie is supposed to be.
Then I'm just gonna head straight for the stairs to go up, and just gonna keep my head down and just go straight for the stairs.
Alrighty. You wander over there and you start heading up them, where you get some inquiring eyes from the static guards, but none of them seem to, stop you. You go over towards this building and you just walk on in, or do you knock first?
Knock first.
Okay. Just a second! The door opens up for you all, and you see a drow sitting at a desk, wearing long robes that have Den Olias written on it. He's currently dealing with mountains of paperwork and journals and books that have all looked recently closed in order to stop any prying eyes from looming and seeing them. Hello, Valmet. You must be Eula. And friends. Sorry. I know your name very well. I apologize. Hello. Please come inside. Come inside. Please come inside. Welcome. Close the door, please, Valman. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, all of you. My name is, Ali Zakan, but you can call me Ali for short, if you would like.
Definitely.
Greetings,
Yes, I know.
Ali.
My name is Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hi. Yes. Please have some seats. And he runs over from behind his desk, knocking against the table and tumbling over a couple of the books as he goes, and goes to the side wall where he pulls out a couple of high chairs to sit on top of normal chairs for the two half folk here. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yes, of course, please. Take your seats. We have a... Oh, wonderful.
My name is Snack. Nice to meet you, Allie.
Snack, pleasure. I've heard of you. Great many bonks that you have committed against the children of Malice. Thank you so much. That is a wonderful duty that you've done. And you are Ardenath, right? Reformed agent from the children of Malice, and slayer of many of them, and difficult to awaken without being harmed. Am I correct?
It is Ardanthe, but otherwise correct. Yes.
Danthe. I need to read my paperwork a little better. I apologize. And you, of course, are Kiana, the fumbler and knocker.
Kind of. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure as well. And, of course, Eula, we all know of your wonderful adventures and exploits out there. I've heard many wonderful things about all of you, and I hope my note found you all peacefully. He gives you a look at Eula like, did you have to read the other note?
Just silently saying, I did, but he never needed to send it in the first place.
It was just I apologize. It just, you understand the political situations, I'm sure. But anyways, yes, I would like to commission you all for a job if you are available.
Well,
I
we're
mean-
here.
Alright.
We're free currently, so
Well, not free. I am going to pay you. I promise. I have a great many coffers to offer to you.
very, very good.
I like.
Yes.
Does he look like
Good.
he's bullshitting?
Insight check.
Boom. Yeah. Big old fall.
kind of hard to read.
Looks trustworthy.
So yes, there is a group of nefarious individuals that have recently learned something about me that could be shined in a very negative light for the individuals I work for. And well, given all of your ordeal with outing a child of malice that worked for Den Olias, which thank you for doing. You know, I for one am very grateful to uproot any nefarious individuals from our organization, even if it does shine a very negative light on us. But anyways, they are blackmailing me, and I would like commission you all to kill them.
All right. Wait. So,
Dream
I'm
job.
going to need a bit more information about who exactly are these nefarious people, for starters.
Right. Okay, so your moral compass does. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, they are rough, tumble type of folk. They are trying to exploit the political systems as best as they can, and usually we would just have our guards come in and apprehend them. However, given the current situation and political structure of everything, we can't really have this negative information come to light. So the easiest solution would be to have them removed.
I
So,
mean-
assassination.
This
Yes, it's a good like 14, 15 people.
do you want it discreetly or it's fine? It's just a trail of dead
Well,
people.
in Asarius, things just happen, right?
True.
Rude.
Just making sure. Sometimes the whole thing about blackmail, people want them to just silently disappear. As per previous.
Have you done
contracts.
work like this before?
I mean, a few times.
I should add that to my notes. And he flips open one of the books and quickly jots it down.
Unfortunately, the one among us that was a professional of that sort has switched vocations.
Oh, I mean, you are referring to. Actually, I don't know anything. Which of you? Which of you was doing that?
That was Lefath, lizard folk.
Lefath was an assassin? I thought he was your agent. Okay, let me write that down.
I mean, a guy can do two things, you know.
Never knew his capabilities. His stealth score was high enough that this individual never caught on to that.
Oh man, you just blurted out his secret.
Yeah.
This can't possibly have any further negative repercussions.
Considering how it goes last time.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just doing note keeping for my own train of thoughts and brain.
Well, what's done is done. It's fine.
Yes, of course. And these individuals have been caught doing many nefarious activities, ransacking raiding parties outside of Asarius, attacking merchant followers that are coming back from ruins, stealing artifacts from individuals. They've done many nefarious things in the past that, well, with our lax environment of rules and laws, they have been able to evade thus far. But I do have information on where they lie.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out. What? How much are we getting paid?
Well, if you accept this deal, you have the 800 that I already mentioned to all of you, of course. And then if you are capable of the removal of each of them, I will grant you all another 5,000 gold.
Hmm.
All right.
And
I will
just
say-
for good faith, he pulls out a coin purse and starts counting and tosses it over at you, Eula. And when you open it, it is, well, 80 platinum pieces. That's yours, just for hearing me out.
I will
Sorry, go.
say it's rather interesting how you happen to know so much about us.
That is my line of work.
I mean, it's then also
Knowing-
then Elias kind of 40. in a sense.
Yes, information is power, and my line of work in particular is to know about all points of interest and interesting individuals within Dan Olias's circles, and you all are just enough on the cusp of the circle that I need to be aware of you.
About these miscreants, do they have any backings or any ties to any other organizations or people that we have to take note of?
None with political power.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to have to tread on eggshells just to get them off.
Well, Team Huddle,
So-
I say we take this guy 100% at face value. Clearly not have any ulterior motives. This seems pretty on the up and up to me.
I mean, Kenna rolled a 4, so she's like, yeah, perfectly. Killing miscreants that steal and pillage, fuck yeah. That's a life mission.
Hila already has her
Now-
own reasons to go along.
Art still needing a little bit of convincing. So, what I hear so far is that these people have already been, attacking and just generally being nuisances. But now they have to die because they are threatening your political career. Is that correct?
No, they're not threatening just my political career, but the entire reputation of Dan Olias. And that is very dangerous.
I don't know. It just makes me think that if Dan Elias really is as powerful and influential, then I suppose just a bit of dirt wouldn't be that harmful unless it's something absolutely mind-bogglingly destructive.
It is very dangerous information that they have that should not come to light.
And it's 5
It's almost
G's
as
worth of dangerous.
It's almost as if they might be planning a revolution. Interesting.
I'm going to use the silent speech, which is basically just, whisper to Arda. Please do it. Please do it. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to prison.
Arda, this
Um,
line is usually taken. Somebody else has tapped into it.
What?
Half this room is being
And then
blackmailed.
And then I quickly do the mental connection to Velman. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't want? What do you mean you don't want to go to prison? I thought you were just a messenger.
Nope, I'm being blackmailed. And if I don't help, I gotta go to prison. Because somebody's trying to pin a murder on me.
Mr. Alice, may I just have a moment outside to talk with my companions here? There's just a few things that I need to figure out.
The hallway would be a very bad place for all of you to talk. I can leave the office if you so desire, please.
I mean, I don't want to force you out of your own office, but if you think that would be
No.
appropriate.
I am asking all of you for your assistance, and this would be the safest place to converse. So it's not an issue. And he stands up from his desk and like looks at all of these stacks of books and starts stacking them and stacking them and stacking them, and to the point where he can barely even see. All right, yes, I'm going to go now. Oh, my hand. Can someone grab the door for me? And he's like wandering over towards the door.
I'll just open the door for him.
Thank you. Ducks underneath, and I'll be out here.
All right.
Man, that guy really loves
mental
books.
Mental intercom is on. All right, my sus meter is off the charts right now. Especially since Rowan just admitted he's being blackmailed to do this.
Wait, what? He's being blackmailed too? By who?
Rowan, I do have an ability that allows you to think things to other people, so you can telepathically say what you wish. No one will hear it.
Yeah,
Except
I
for
was already doing that with you.
Yes, I can do that with many people. And I feel like what you said, it's better that you explain it yourself. I mean, you're the one in this predicament.
Okay. Where do we start? I did a reading for some noble people. It was quite vivid, really vivid. That the noble's wife was in love with someone else, and they're planning a murder. But then they died. And the husband says I did it. And now they are blackmailing me.
Huh.
Not the husband, but they.
Who?
I have to help. I have to help Elizacon. Part of it was getting you guys here.
Go on, say we helped.
Yeah, see? Now we'll be killing people and doing a good thing.
You'll be doing a good thing for 2 people.
4 if you count me and Kiana.
I mean, I'm just in for killing bandits.
Yeah, let's do it.
4 people. That's more like 9 people. 1, 2. Yep, that's 1 for each leg, 1 for each arm. That's 4. Hey, yeah, you're really big. You're more than one person.
Thanks. Nice thing anyone said to me today. I like this one.
I mean, he can certainly eat more than any one person should be capable of.
Oh, yes. You already know. So...
All right, so I suppose we're helping, but I don't
let's
know,
go
just
bonk
something
some
seems
heads.
very off. Something seems off, but I don't have any evidence to prove what exactly is off, so we're just gonna have to go for it for now.
I'm sure the evidence is going to find us.
Hopefully not in a bad way.
I mean, honestly, Arda, what's the... Never mind.
Please do not.
Yeah, don't. No. That's...
All right. We keep moving forward for now. And we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
So we done. We can call him back, unless he start. I don't want to see him just sprawl down on the floor with the books all over, like some guy that dropped his lunch.
All right, we can come back in.
I just stroll up to the door and open it, peek my head out.
You see he's as you open the door, he kind of like stumbles forward as the side of his face was up against the door trying to listen, but mental intercoms. So
Sneaky, sneaky.
Information is my business.
Aha!
You all are very quiet speakers, by the way.
Magic.
Hell yeah.
Magic, yes. I'm familiar with it.
So I think we all made a.
Oh, 1 second. He comes back in, closes the door, brings everything back to the desk, and then looks at all of you.
So we're prepared to accept your offer, but you need to sweeten the pot with a way to teleport us back to Rasona whenever we're done here, in addition to the payment. Think you can manage that?
I cannot teleport you back to Rasona.
But you have power and influence.
I do. Yes, I can find you a way back home. Actually, I don't want any direct connections to any of you. I can tell you where you could purchase someone to teleport you back home, and I'll throw in call it 6,000. 6,000? Good.
Yep.
Okay.
Negotiations.
That should be fine. Yes. Yeah. Sounds perfect. And no more questions, right?
Yeah, I say that's good.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, the organization you're dealing with, their name is Lords of Strife. History check with advantage, Arda.
Ugh.
$18. Lords of Strife's smaller organization of cultists. They are most common out in this side of the wastes of Xhorhas. Mainly hobgoblins and bugbears that still have strong affiliations with one of the betrayers in particular. Uh-oh. What just happened? Something crashed. The Strife Emperor. There it is. Stop it. No. No. Bad. Sorry, I had to close out that handout. Now, this organization still appreciates their ties to the Strife Emperor, the Betrayer God, as it is rumored that he is the one that created bugbears and hobgoblins in particular. Elves that betrayed alongside him were converted to these creatures. And that's what you know about them, Arda.
Okay. I relay that to the rest of them.
Through mental intercoms?
Yep.
Okay. The one in charge of all of them is Gorthax.
this.
Oh, the name alone tells me that they should be dealt with.
I don't like to be that presumptuous. I mean, by the sounds of it, a name like Snack makes you sound like you should be working in a brothel, but that is not their current line of work.
I mean, we gotta shit all over a guy's dreams like that, but all right.
I said current. I did not mean any offense.
It's cool.
Knowing
Now, Gorthox is a bit of a dangerous individual, I'm going to admit. He seems to have gained a tremendous amount of power from his dealings with nefarious people and organizations. And well, I don't want you to go in there underprepared. He can shapeshift into a devil.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ah. You know, things to yourself, that sounds awfully familiar.
Yes. So, there's 14 total of them inside of the city, or 15 total, one of which is Gorthox, who is very dangerous, very powerful individual. And they all need to be killed. Fair?
Say less.
Do you have any
Wonderful.
advice on how to engage with them?
Looks at the party. I think any of you would particularly fit in with them. I suppose you could try to look for one of their dealings. They are presumably going to be trying to attack me at some point. So if you just linger around, you can handle them before they get to me. Or you could try to hunt them down yourselves. I feel most safe here, where they cannot come after me.
Do you like to fish there, Allie?
I've never done it recreationally.
It sounds like I need to use you as some bait. Since you don't have any leads on how to find these guys.
I mean, there's the entire city. I'm sure you could find out something. But if you need to use me as bait, I am relatively prepared. I would just rather it be very, very well organized beforehand. Preferably by Eula.
Oh, well organized is our middle names. Probably. I don't actually.
Not
have a middle
really.
name.
Yeah, I don't have a middle name either.
You're gonna pretty much well used if you're in the woods, but an ambush can be prepared. But no need to put them in needless danger, though. Well, let's see what we can figure out on our own first.
Be good. Thank you all so very much. And if you can bring proof of their extermination inside of the city, I will reward you very handsomely, of course.
Your bar we can use for all 15 of these heads? Nah, I'm just
What?
playing. We'll bring him in a sack.
I mean, there's an actual question. Do you want material proof, or do you want to just drag 15 heads into your office?
They have these unique symbols on their persons. You can just get those.
Ah, okay. Thank God. I still remember the last rich guy's commission. You wanted the head specifically. Apparently,
What? Why? That sounds so. There's
he
there's
wants.
identifying markers. on
Apparently, he
people,
wants
right?
to use it to make it as a glass or something. I don't. It's probably pretty quite a vendetta, I guess.
All right, zoned out again. So, anyways, 15 heads coming up. You got it.
15 markers. All right.
Their symbol looks like this. He goes over and pulls out a book off of one of the shelves, walks over to you, and shows you this symbol. Which Arda, yep, that's the symbol of the Strife Emperor.
Yep. That's the Strife Emperor, all right.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I did mental intercom.
Very, very nice of you all. Thank you.
Oh,
Sort of.
oh yeah. What's it called? We wouldn't end up running into problems like after we finish dealing with them, and then suddenly the authorities come in and shackle our asses off into prison or something, right?
Prison? In Asarius? No.
Yeah.
course not.
Okay.
I mean, don't murder them in the middle of the streets. Like, we still have some
Yeah, that's the thing.
rules and structure here. Just, kill them more quietly. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
There will not be an investigation, if that's what you are concerned
Yes, there we go.
Wonderful. Then we have an understanding. Thank you all so much. He gets up from behind the desk and walks over and just starts shaking all of your hands. It has been such a pleasure to meet all of you and to get to know you and to work with you. I'm looking forward to your success.
I do a subtle mental intercom on Alice.
Allie.
Allie.
Oh, you're reading surface thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. They're not asking anything else. I'm happy we didn't have to resort to doing other dealings. It feels dirty. I just have to be safe.
And I shake his hand too. Thank you.
Boss. Well, pleasure. See you around.
Yep.
I guess we take on leave then.
There we go.
Yeah.
You all end up leaving his office.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine as long as no one sees that, we're all just bonking into the door like Elder Scrolls NPCs, running to the wall non-stop.
So, as you're all leaving, what would you like to do?
Mental intercom. Very, very clear ulterior motives, but well, just have to go with what he says for now.
And is Valman coming with us, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I don't want to go to prison.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
Now let's go find a place to drink. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I figure I can look around a bit, see what sort of flying wildlife is common. Then, right now I can't transform into flying animals yet.
Not yet. So, looking around, the local animals of this area would be vermin mostly. Anything that looks like a rat, a cat, stray dogs, stuff like that.
Darn, I forgot to ask
There are
about.
pigeons.
I kind of like the thought of being a cat. We go where we want, we sit where we want.
Darn, I forgot to ask about
All right.
accommodations. Which will probably be here for a while.
Who were you talking to?
I'm just saying, like, mental intercom in general.
Yeah. Set up like a base camp to work out of. What you're saying?
We can just rent a room in an inn.
Yep.
That's what I did.
Oh, where at?
Oh, it's the furry hut.
So there are 2 inns out here. I guess one of them is going to be called the Furry Hut. The other one is the Dead Guard Doorstop.
I can't imagine that one is very popular.
Not with the guards.
Oh, you're gonna room at the furry hut?
Furry hut's really comfortable.
You're showing us a lot about yourself right now. Yep, it's either that one or the Dead Guard Doorstop.
5 votes on furry hut, y'all. I don't know.
You guys can stay where you want. You already know Yola's more used to sleeping outdoors.
Honestly, Kiana, you choose. You seem to be more familiar with this area. Both of them sound horribly sketchy. Then again, this whole place sounds sketchy, but you get what I mean.
I mean, which one has the best beer?
Kiana, you would know that the Dead Guard Doorstop has phenomenal beer and no guards.
Yeah, the doorstop it is. They have the best beer.
All right, let's go. Though I am a little bit disenchanted with missing out on the furry hut.
There'll be time. There'll be time.
I mean, we can visit it tomorrow if you want. There's no law that says that we have to stay in one place.
So, you all walk into the Dead Guard Doorstop, and you see out front, it is a hanging sign that has an Aurora Watch's guard's helm that is cracked open and looks to be splattered with blood as the symbol of the sign. You all wander over and you see the atmosphere in this very lively establishment as the music is just pretty vibing in the location. You know, people are enjoying themselves, higher energy. There's a lot of loud individuals in this location as well. Everybody's super bombastic and boisterous. And the moment you walk inside, you already hear someone else screaming, "Next round on me!" And like everybody is cheering in this location. It is jam-packed in here. Eula and Valman are the only ones able to walk through the crowd with ease.
Oh shit! Someone's treating.
Artist turning mental intercom off. She's already getting a headache.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Anna is just pushing on through just to get the free beer because someone shouted out.
Yep. You start. Roll me an athletics check, Kiana.
Come on, strong. Ah, shit. 9.
9. You start trying to wad through the crowd, but then you get caught between two orcs that you're like trying to squeeze through, and their shoulders just aren't budging where they are standing. Hey, back off, Pipsqueak.
I'm gonna just push Kiana from behind and try and push through using her as like a battering ram.
Roll me athletics check.
Can I assist just by positioning myself?
Yep, head first.
Yeah. Advantage, maybe.
Roll again, you had advantage.
Woohoo.
18. You end up pushing Kiana past them, and the two guys go, "Hey, what the fuck did we just? Holy shit!" Yup, and just go back to their drinks.
That's right.
As you get up to the front, you see there's a halfling standing on top of the bar, pouring drinks as he's running back and forth with a keg over the shoulder, just for everybody, just running side by side. Alrighty, you fucks, you're getting all of your drinks, and then you're gonna move out. Remember, move the fuck out. You get up front, and the individual looks at you. Kiana, do you have your own cup?
Oh, hell yes. My own
You
metal
pull out
keg.
your own tankard. They pour it in for you. How about you, Snack? Do you have your own?
I definitely do, but I'm just gonna turn around and lean my head back on the bar with my mouth open.
Alrighty, I need you to give me a dexterity save as he's trying to pour it into your mouth.
I'm gonna bail out right there.
With
and there.
advantage. There's no advantage needed. You position perfectly as he's trying to like go across. Just,
At every drop.
damn near waterboarding yourself as you are going, and a couple of the other people just start shouting.
I love this place.
Back to the other three normal ones.
I ain't going through that shit.
Well, let's make Grandpa proud.
Ela goes outside because seemingly thinks you're going to live up to the name Twilight Water.
Oh no. Is Valmin gonna start pissing around to make a pathway to his counter?
I don't have to do that. I'm a halfling. I just bob and weave through all these giant legs.
Oh, I thought you're gonna do your family name proud.
If he
No,
doesn't
just
by
get-
the end
just
of the
get-
night, it will have been a failure.
Yeah, just gonna drink.
If anyone makes a move on me, they're getting an Eldritch Blast to the face.
That's fair. So, as everybody's positioning themselves, trying to find a way over to the bar where your two allies have already made themselves, positioned at that location. You all managed to get up there, and the bartender looks over at you, Valman, and looks over at you, Eula, and just, gives you a knowing nod and pulls out a couple of, shot glasses for everybody else, and fills it up with some honey brew whiskey.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
It's just one shot to each of you, pours a third shot for themselves. In Halfling, will raise it up and say it to you guys. Welcome to the town, folks. Feel free to stand on the bar, and then shoots it back.
All right. Ela's feeling good now.
Valman, do you drink?
Of course.
Alrighty, you both down it backwards. Everyone else, you've all found your way over to the side of this tavern, and the halfling keeps wandering back and forth, pouring drinks for people, and generally just handling the entire atmosphere. Once in a while, he has to reach back and grabs a large cast iron skillet and cracks somebody's elbow for getting too shovey on the tavern or at the bar. You know, just holding the place down.
As you do. I'm gonna grab my tankard, stand up, and say, "To our wives and our girlfriends, may they never meet." Down it.
You get a few people going, "Hey!" And then you get more people going, "You're a dick!"
Arda just thinks, that's rich coming from you, Snack.
The guy with neither. Oh, wait.
Oh. To be
It's unreciprocated.
That gets the entire bar erupting. Yeah! The halfling will shake his head. Y'all are fucking funny. So, you're clearly not from around here. Well, some of you clearly aren't from around here. What's going on? You guys need a room?
Yeah. Basically, that's the first agenda.
2 rooms, 3 rooms, 5 rooms. How
You
we
get a
doing
big
this?
room. We're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, I could rent out the big room, but that's going to be 5 gold a night.
Yeah, easy enough. Fuck it.
All right, sounds good. He holds his hand out immediately,
Yeah, I'll just drop the 5G on him.
takes it, dumps it into one of his many pouches, will whistle loudly. All right, honor system is now on. If more than half the alcohol goes missing without the jar getting filled up, you're all getting fucking kicked out and banned. All right, let me show you the room.
Yep. We're following.
All right.
Follow.
He is stepping over the crowd on their shoulders, like just grabbing their heads and moving across them.
Arda's just straight up flying over them.
Yep, just
Never mind.
Frank is probably pushing his way through because he's taller than everyone.
I was gonna say I just plan to use Kiana as my implement for.
we already know how the two of you move through the crowd, no
Obviously.
problem. Yeah. Yeah. You get over towards the side area where there's a couple of individuals leaning against the door, just, talking to one another, and he jumps off the last shoulder of the last person before he gets to them. All right, you two, fuck off, move. We were just wondering about renting the room out. Yeah, just, maybe just a few hours or so. Ah, you're too late. They already bought it. Motherfucker. Yep, all right, move. They move out of the way. He pulls out a ring of keys, unlocks the door, pulls one of the keys off, and hands it over towards... Well, Art is the fastest moving through the crowd. Alrighty, all of you. Check-in starts now. Check-out is at, let's say, dusk tomorrow, okay? If you're here longer than that, I'm either stealing all your shit or you're paying me another 5 gold. Got it?
Right. Got it. Easy enough.
Cool. Alrighty. Hey, no illegal activities. That'll get my place shut down, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
No problem.
Good.
Well,
Good shit.
Okay. Depending on
There's some bread in there, too. Enjoy. And he'll just leave you all alone to your own private room.
Yeah.
Closing the door, the music softens considerably for all of you, and it's a larger room. For 4 normal-sized individuals, it would be a little cramped. But you have 5 people. 2 of them are wee. 1 of them is huge. So
Yeah. It's
still a little cramped.
Yeah, it's not that cramped, but it's decently enough, I guess.
There are 3 beds, There's an ottoman that could easily suit either of the two halflings, and there's a couch and a chair that could easily suit either of the halflings.
I'm taking the couch, as I always do.
This place is sketch. I'm casting prestidigitation on all the things.
Yeah. This is an establishment that would rent out its rooms by the hour.
Yeah, Kiana doesn't care. Too used to this bullshit already. Oh man, this is one of those times where I regret not being a spellcaster and being a dick towards the staff by using immovable object.
So, all of you are now in here. What would you like to do?
So what's the plan, guys? Do we just walk around and hope we stumble and just slit one throat, or do we wait for them?
As soon as we get back outside, I can take advantage of being able to turn into a cat.
How is that an advantage?
Is it
Sneaky,
not
sneaky.
obvious? As a cat, I am superior to all other wildlife. And most humanoids.
That's true. Cats really do be acting like God left them in charge, dude.
Man, Omen is really permeating towards the universe. So about these guys, do they have any? Are they sneaky, or are they more obvious than those children of malice? Arda?
I know they have that insignia. I'm not. I don't think they would be. I don't think any of the guys, at least on the road, would have any other extremely identifying factors. Can I do like a history check on this?
Sure.
With advantage?
Yeah. It's culty bullshit.
Okay.
$16. I mean, cults usually have an agenda. They don't just cult for cult's sake. They do things. And he did give you a lot of details of the crimes they've committed recently. So maybe they are actively trying to do something. You just need to figure out what that is to be able to track them down a little bit better.
Yeah, so I pretty much just say that.
So we don't have to just grab random hobgoblin and just look under the tongues or something, right?
No, it's not like that.
Okay, that's the tricky part. Joking them. So when we're setting out, since this room is already set for and we have the keys, do we just want to case the part of the town right now, or do you want to wait until it's a bit dark, like the stereotypical bad things happen at night kind of deal?
Well, if they're a cult and they recruit people as cults do, maybe they have somebody in the taverns, so we could start here. Or at least somebody that
Assuming
knows.
they're not smashed out of their mind to even say anything.
Well, alcohol does have a way of loosening lips, however.
Yeah, if they can't talk that clearly, just dump their head in the river and then pull them out after a few seconds.
What I mean is somebody might say more than they intend to because they're wasted. Never know.
You can do that if you want. I'd rather not spending more time within that crowd than needed.
Yeah, fair enough. You do better scouting around. You have the best versatile skill among all of us, honestly. I mean, oh yeah, couldn't Valmy just, use his future thingy and just find out if we end up stumbling into a random cultist in the middle of the road by chance or something?
What are the odds?
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah, why not?
Roll that D100.
There's a go. Always take advantage of the diviner, my god.
Ooh, are you going to try to do that, Valman?
Yes. I will try to.
Alrighty.
I'm going to try to see where we're going to find our first person.
Describe what it looks like when you are doing your fortune telling.
So Valman's going to pull out a little pouch, and then he's going to, with it opened up, but holding on to the pouch itself, throw out all the contents, and it's just a bunch of different bones. And then he interprets the bones for the telling.
So, let me read this. So, what person is coming to you and what advice are they seeking?
Say it again. Sorry, I heard you, but I didn't hear you.
What person is coming to you and what advice are they seeking? That's the mechanics of your ability.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna.
someone comes to you and they seek an advice.
Yes. Okay. Well, I can do this on myself, correct?
You can.
Okay. And I'm just like I said, trying to see the location of where we'll meet our first
Cultist.
cultist. Thank you.
Oh.
Like, are we gonna meet him in front of, like, we'll see him in front of a fruit stand, and then then we can just kind of sit at the fruit stand until we see a cultist.
So this is more of a you choose a course of action and then get a very vague impression as to what the future has in store.
Okay, so if we stand out in the stalls, are we going to find a cultist? Is that a better way to do this?
So, yeah, you go, if I choose this course of action, what will it yield?
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Okay. So,
the merchant stalls.
Standing up. You receive a notion from the bones on the table that standing out front of a stall would be fruitful for you.
That just mean that. That's so troll.
Are we talking about a different stall?
Oh no,
right
it's
now?
a jackass GD. It's a jackass GD type of fortune.
Yeah.
If you stand outside of a stall tomorrow, it will be fruitful for you.
Oh, tomorrow fruit stand. Gotcha. I will relay the message and my interpretation that we should wait until tomorrow and wait by the fruit stands or the fruit stalls.
Get some fruit.
Our labor will be fruitful.
Ah, the fruits of our labor.
This is sound like a zest.
It could be quite zesty, yes.
Weren't you glad I didn't have any fruit puns prepared?
I hate this already.
Oh, you just gotta go there.
All right, so that's one of our agendas for tomorrow.
Go buy
So,
fruit.
so today we shall interrogate. Eula shall be catfishing around. What else are you all planning for?
I don't know. Should we go like in groups, like go in pairs? Or because that would be safer
Yeah,
to go in pairs.
I'd
Yeah, that's true.
preferably want to go with
Yeah.
snack.
Arda, in pairs, Arda.
Ah.
The universe has a way of being a dick.
I know,
Valman.
right? I mean, splitting up is always solo is always a bad idea, but I don't think anyone could follow Eula that smoothly.
Banana splitting up.
Oh, wait. Did you just?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
No, I heard that.
Heard what?
Nothing.
Exactly. So next one.
Don't mind me. I didn't do anything this time.
It's always your fault.
Okay. And maybe the catalyst, but I can't stop the passive aura. So I guess we shall get back to the bar for now, while you three have your own plans, I
Yes.
assume. Because
Yeah.
we're both are the drunkards of the group, so I guess we could do the thing.
Yeah, we better go check the bar to be safe. And it's smart. With our combined brain power.
We shall account for 0.5 brain cell of the party.
I was going to say, we can share the half brain cell between us. We'll take turns.
Hell yeah. Mom said it was my turn, brain.
Fine.
So yeah, I guess me and Snatch shall start getting into the thick of things again.
So are you guys going immediately today then?
I mean, it's still like what, early, I guess.
Yeah, we're just going down to the
Yeah.
bar. Back downstairs.
Okay, so the two of you are going back to the bar. What's everybody else doing?
Going outside, adopting the form of a cat, and take advantage of cats go wherever they want to.
That's fair. That's fair. And Valman, Arda.
Hmm. I guess Valent's just gonna go with the big people and go drink.
I love him.
You're drinking with the big guys then. All right. So, Arda?
I'll be the quote unquote sober ride.
Iula, being the only one doing something productive, I would like you to roll me a investigation roll. Seems about right.
Oof.
You start wandering through this city, the high energy and very obnoxious city that this place is. Moving through everything, you start to notice a few unique individuals are like taking note of you as you're walking by as a cat. Very strange folk are just like glaring at you as you're moving by. You're not sure what the fuck their problem is. But you don't really, after a couple of hours, find any signs of the Lords of Strife.
All right. Suppose one of those people giving the cat a look. I'll see if I can lure them into an alleyway. Just by going in there myself.
Alrighty. Roll a persuasion roll.
Also, just want to inform, don't forget that we have the messaging pebbles or cufflinks or whatever.
Well, right now she doesn't have any
Yeah.
cufflinks.
Just in case.
The people don't seem interested in following you down a alleyway by themselves. Seems to be a natural distrust of cats from at least a few people in this city. Not all of them, it's just a few of the weird ones that stand out.
Fair enough. Guess I can't
True.
give any of them cat fever then.
Nope. Unfortunately not. So, after a couple of hours of drinking from the other three, I need Constitution saving throws.
Gonna go ahead and use one of my divination dice and make that a 15. So that would be
Alrighty.
the dice rolls a 15, so that'd be 18.
18 on your con save. Kiana, roll.
Hold on. It's not coming out. Is it now? Okay, there we go.
There it goes.
12.
So Snack and Kiana are getting pretty toasty right now, but somehow Valman is still like relatively sober. Like
Chug,
he's tipsy, the two of you are toasty.
chug, chug, chug.
You have half the tavern cheering alongside you. Chug, 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 chug.
He will continue to chug.
Hell yeah. Got
They
it.
give a halfling a challenge.
Yep.
Plus one who has a family history of binge drinking.
Yes.
Yup.
That's the best part.
So Arda, during this time, like you're hanging out at the bar as the three of them are just getting shit-faced right now, and a bunch of people are really cheering them on, trying to have a good time with everything, and one guy in particular just like looks over at you. Where'd you get the wings?
Well, yeah, I've always wondered that too.
I don't know who asked.
Prezif is my name. Prezif.
Prezif, huh? Well, who are you betting money on
Yeah.
in this chugging contest?
I mean, the big guy, right?
I don't know. All of them are. I don't even know who to bet on. They all have their own. I've seen them chug before. They're all pretty hardy.
Yeah? All right. Where are the bets at? I'll throw 1 gold down. Slaps it on the counter.
Oh, your betting pool's open.
Yeah, 1 gold. Big guy's gonna outdrink them all.
Oh man, the counter guy's gonna hate us.
Yeah. All right, other people are going to join in on the betting. There's only like 2 people that believe in Valman. There's like 10 people who believe in Kiana, and there's like 30 people all voting for Snack.
I mean,
Boy.
I put my goal on Valmin. just for the familiar heritage. Why not?
Yep. Ready then.
We'll be rolling.
Well, first
Yeah.
off, Iola, will you continue your investigation?
Well, hasn't been very fruitful so far. Might
No,
as well just-
fruitful is tomorrow. We're doing that tomorrow.
I know, I did that on purpose.
The dryness of the humor, I love it.
Yeah, it's not a juicy fruit. It's very dry. I'm done.
Oh, I might as well head back. Make sure Snack hasn't hit on anyone important. Or hit anyone important.
Both distinct possibilities.
God.
Fortunately, not yet.
You know, during that time, I'm gonna like gesture towards Ada in like very crude sign language, hoping to have like a private communication kind of thing.
With who?
Ada. You know, like
My
one-on-one
God, can I
mental
even tell
talk
while
kind of
you're-
thing.
Can I even tell while you're busy shocking?
I'm not 100% smashed yet. Yeah, pointing to his head and then just the yapping duck mouth with my hand. Be like, you know the thing.
Hey, Kiana, how you doing?
Yeah, they're gonna rile up. Everyone will be like waving their hands around. Hopefully you can see some random markings or important shit or whatever.
Ooh, Kiana's on the job.
On the job, man.
I was a professional bounty hunter. Thank you very much.
But you think we're drinking
you
for
know
fun?
how you.
Come on.
Yeah, we're
I do
working
this for the
here.
group. Yeah, this is work.
Excuse me, I'm a professional. I know
Pardon
when
me
to
for
get
thinking
shit faced.
otherwise from history.
Oh, God. I know when to get legitimately professionally shit faced to progress.
All right. I like it.
Professionally
I
shit.
like it. Iula, you wander back into the bar as your cat-like self, as you see over at the area. The 3 of them are just getting cheered up as Valman's on the counter chugging, and the other 2 are drinking as well, as Arda's just shaking her head. I need another round of con saves from the 3 of you. Arda, I need a perception check from you.
And we have people. You said 30 people rooting for Snack, and
10 for Kiana and like 5 for Val.
They're all
Snack's
about to
gone.
get let down. Yeah.
and for the lulls, Kiana, you rolled a 2.
Yeah. Thank God I bet on Velvet.
So as the 3 of you are chugging Snack, you pound back another one and just fall back onto your backside, just clapping the entire room and making everybody listen to you just wail and moan. Kiana, as you're drinking, you're doing such a good job, and then there's just a little like sparkle that happens in your eyes. Oh goodness, you are shit-faced right now.
Oh,
You roll over and just, oh, that's not staying in. Gone. And Valman, you slam down your last tankard, throw your hands up, and everybody is cheering all at once. Arda, what'd you roll with your perception? 15? There is one person in here that you notice has a bracelet that has that little symbol on it that's kind of hidden underneath their cuff, but as they're cheering, you see it for a brief moment before they notice and put it back and just keep, clapping modestly. However, 2 of your party members are incapacitated and Valman is intoxicated.
professionally shit face.
Another job well done.
Do I notice Eula in cat form coming in?
Sure.
Eula found a target. And
It's
do.
telepathic. I think you can still communicate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
happy.
Telepathically say, meow?
Like, yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
No, I'm trying to convince her I'm a regular cat.
Can I just pick her up and point her paw to the target? Because Cat Eula sounds really cute.
Eula, will you allow it?
I'll roll a d4. You weren't even a odds, Arda.
Your roll animal handling.
You want evens or odds, Arda?
Let's do odds. Darn it.
Angry cat does not like to be picked up.
Get them. Oh!
Fine, be that one.
It is always 50-50 with a cat, after all. That's
True.
Yeah, that was pretty accurate.
yeah. They either love you or they fucking hate you.
Alright, note
So, yeah?
to self, wild shape consists of vast personality changes as well. Okay. Well,
With Eula, at least.
Hey, I'm getting into character when I wild shape.
Role play in a role play game while role playing and role play.
As I say, it's weird that you RP as me and Keanu when you wild shape into ape form, though.
together strong forever.
Be a space cowboy. So, Valman, you're barely standing up right now, and people start, hashing their coins out all around. Valman, since you are the winner, somebody does toss you 15 gold pieces. Hey, thanks for the big wins, little guy. Always vote on the underdogs, am I right?
Yes. Yes.
And he offers you a fist bump.
Cower again.
Face to get my money. I bet on Val. Yeah, you did bet on Val. So, the halfling will request a couple of people, pick up your allies, and drag them back to the rooms where all of you can get in there. Snack and Kiana, you're awake, but you're incapacitated. You can talk, kind of, but you can't really do anything right now.
Yeah.
This has been a solid, 3 hours of heavy drinking.
And I will be drunkenly smile. I did it.
Hell yeah.
You actually did it, Kiana.
Great job, team.
And then in mental intercom, I found someone.
Well, that's good. You deserve somebody great, Arda.
Yeah.
Okay. If we're getting back into business, drunk is technically poisoned, right?
Yes. They are under the poison condition. And I will remind you that you remove their poison condition, but then they have a massive hangover immediately. Withdraw.
Well, they chose to get
All right.
shit-faced drunk.
Alrighty. So Eula comes over and slaps both of you, immediately sobering you up. And you two are hungover.
Oh God, I felt really good. Now I feel really bad.
Kiana is like, yeah, I said I'm a professional. Ah, fuck.
Yola, why do you do these things to hurt me?
Kind of need you to be coherent if we're gonna be talking business.
Yeah.
Oh.
So how is the guy's face looky thingy face? Her brain is short circuiting basically.
Yeah, what Kiana said.
Yeah, and kind of hard to point out since there's literally so many people here, but I was able to like at least recognize the clothing, right?
Yeah, it was a bugbear, maybe just shy of 8 feet tall, or not. Yeah, it was a bugbear just shy of 8 feet tall. Blackish fur, which is pretty predominant. Or stands out pretty well. They also had, well, that bracelet on them. You could point them out in a crowd if you saw them again.
All right.
Okay. My brain hurty, but I actually have an idea. I prepared a spell to locate an individual when we were dealing with Tal'Dorei. I intended to use it for him, but then he showed up anyways. If that person is still downstairs and I can go take a look at him, I could track them and then maybe we could find their hideout. But
that's a good idea.
suggestions. Yeah, I have them sometimes when I'm sober. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it after the hangover. I prefer cutting people up after it.
True.
It's less messy with 2 pieces instead of 4.
I need to see the guy, or think I need to see him. Yeah, creature that's familiar to you.
Arda could show you what they look like, but you have seen a creature up close within 30 feet.
Yeah.
You were close enough to them. You would just need to know which one it was. So, Arda, do you mentally show him what the person looked like?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Done and done.
I contributed, yeah.
As a cat, I have advantage on smells. And I did see him. Can't she use that to track down where he lives?
Was that directed at Snack?
Now is that you?
Oh, you're asking me if you can smell and track him down. I mean, you could certainly try. Maybe to follow him, it would be very difficult to track him all the way back to where he lives. I'd say the DC would probably be close to 25, but you could certainly try.
I mean, even DC 25 at advantage, I'm literally unable to make it. Even with the natural.
Yeah. It's tracking somebody is one thing, but learning where they live from the smell, that's a pretty difficult task to accomplish. And you are using your own stats, right? Your wild shape. So it's like it's your proficiency plus your wisdom
Yep.
with the cat's physical ability. Okay.
And I don't have proficiency in survival.
Well, it's perception.
Oh, if it's perception, then yeah, I can make it.
All right, go for it. Roll me
I
if you want to
I
try.
was more thinking sniff him out, then follow him home.
That is much more easy to manage, yes. You found their trail.
No.
You could follow them home when they're done drinking, or you could wait for them there.
Oh, that's lit, dude.
Alright. So, the question is, then, do we want to ambush him?
I can't think of a good reason why not to.
The guards won't find his
And
body
he's sober.
in his own house for a long time.
I mean, I don't. Up to you all. We'll just be punching him until he sees where the other people are. After all.
Yeah, we just punch him.
Yeah. Can't kill him too fast. Dead people don't talk. Unless ...
No, I don't have any resurrection spells. Or raise dead.
If it's tomorrow, nah. Up to you all, I guess.
I was more thinking. Track him down where he lives. Take up watch. Then if he starts to go anywhere out of town, I can follow him.
I mean, feel free. She's just clutching her head. A headache.
Yeah, I used about as much brain as you're gonna get out of me, so just point me in a direction. My head.
So, gonna go to his home and wait for him.
I believe that's what we're doing.
I vote yes.
Alrighty.
Double checking. Hangover is what? Disadvantage or something?
Ability checks.
All right. Got it.
And saving throws against being poisoned.
Yep.
We have experience with ambushing. Shouldn't be too hard.
As long as I can grapple him, it's fine.
So, you all start wandering through the city streets, moving quietly and slowly through the mid-afternoon, heading out closer to the outskirts to the north of Asarius. You see that there's a lot of vacant homes out here, empty, decrepit, broken down. You find one of them, Eola, that as you start sniffing it, yeah, this is where the individual spends a lot of time. The front door is locked. The windows are all boarded up. It looks, well, abandoned.
Wonder why he spends a lot of his time in an abandoned house.
Hmm.
Or just looks abandoned from the outside.
Dang it, I do not have detect magic.
Oh,
I do.
I do, yeah.
Oh, alright.
Do you have it prepared?
I can ritually cast it.
I have it as a
Okay.
racial.
Right.
Kiana will be dropping a sword since the card symbol is a sword to see if he's pointing inside there.
um,
Just not to be outdone.
So who's casting detect magic?
I will.
Describe what your magic looks like. Your racial magic that you are utilizing.
Just kind of like a soft, like a green aura around me while I hold out my hand with my eyes closed, kind of focusing, and my other hand on my head because it's pounding still while I'm trying to cast spells.
Okay. Well then, you put out your aura and feelers in the local environment. First off, Valman, what on your person is magical?
It's located under my headdress, and it is eyes of minute seeing, as well as my spell book and spell focus.
Right. But and also for future reference, it doesn't identify it. He just senses it is magical.
Okay, yeah. There's something underneath my headdress that is magical.
Probably just your brain.
And you look over at the building. Are you pretty close to it, I assume? It is only a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, I mean, we're right at the front of it.
Something inside of here is magical. There's abjuration magic in front of the door, but not the windows. There's some other type of magic in here that feels foul, like abominable.
Creepy. I'm gonna relay all that to put in the group. Some abjuration going on and something straight up abominable.
Abominable.
Yeah, feels bad. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, the followers of one of the betrayal guards, that would make sense.
Joey, what is abjuration again?
Abjuration is one of the schools of magic that is around protective magics.
Okay. Yeah, so there's likely some kind of ward on the door or some sort of protective magic, might be a trap, but there's not on the windows. And out of curiosity, are these windows halfling size? Oh, barred.
They are barred. They are closed, but there might be a way to squeeze a wee folk in there. It would involve an investigation roll to find a spot.
What about for a cat?
Absolutely.
Oh. Viola, can I pick you up and then throw you through a window?
If you pick me up, but if you throw me, you're getting cat fever afterwards.
Okay, I will try to gently push you through the window.
pick her up and put her over towards the windowsill where there's a nice little crack that you can like crawl through a little bit. You look inside and it's a pretty shitty hut, not gonna lie. There's a cot in the corner that looks messy, unkept, large enough to support a large creature. She didn't want a catapult. I hate you. You look at an end table that has a book on it. And Snack, you can roll me a survival check to try to like outline to Iula where that foul magic is coming from.
With disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Water.
Damn.
Well, 12's not bad. 12's not bad. You start wandering over and he's describing the foul magic to you. And it's coming from that book on the end table.
Okay. That makes sense. Jason is probably something along the lines of an arcane mark to keep the door from being opened from the outside. On the other hand,
You do.
wait, you're about to say something?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
On the other hand, if it's locked from the inside, I could potentially just undo the lock from in here to let them all in. I'll try that.
You go over to the door
Yep.
as your cat self.
I mean, I very much doubt I can undo a lock or open a door as a cat, so I'll change back.
You change back into yourself, go over to the door, and as you reach over towards the handle to unlock it, you all hear a very loud alarm begins blaring out, centered from the door frame itself.
Oh, I had a feeling it was an alarm.
That is where we're ending the session today, y'all. When we come back next week, we'll see what just happened. Eula. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Welcome, Valman. Interesting. We'll see everybody next week. Goodbye.